Please join me in welcoming Melanie Nepinak-Hadley, Vice President, Industry, Partnerships and Growth from the Indigenous Screen Office to say a few words.
Thank you, Kelly, and thanks for showing me the way. Backstage, they're like telling me which side of the thing to walk on, and I fully was not paying attention. So it was great to see Kelly come out first. Hello, everyone. Anin, my name is Melanie Nepinak-Hadley. I'm a member of Minnegozibe Anishinaabe in Manitoba. I'm so happy to be here tonight. This afternoon. What is time? The Indigenous Screen Office is honored to co-present the North American premiere of Uiksaringitara. I was also practicing. Wrong Husband by acclaimed Inuk filmmaker Zacharias Kunuk. Zacharias, yes. Zacharias has redefined filmmaking in Canada. His distinctive approach is rooted in community, working hand in hand with local actors and storytellers to bring powerful and authentic Inuit stories to the screen. This film features an all-Inuit cast and dialogue in Inuktitut, further affirming the strength of Inuit language and culture on screen. At the ISO, our mandate is to support Indigenous storytellers and stories from across all screen-based media. This means championing and supporting creators like Zacharias Kunuk, who not only inspire audiences worldwide, but also open pathways for future generations of Indigenous filmmakers, and who fill theaters like this, which is honestly so incredible to see. Uiksaringitara is among 8 Indigenous films selected to screen at this year's festival. It's a milestone we at the ISO are so proud of. So tonight, we honor Zacharias Kunuk's remarkable contribution, and thank you for joining us in celebrating this important premiere. Thank you.
So, we have had the honor of having presented Zacharias Kunuk's works over the years, from 2001's Adenarjuat, The Fast Runner, which won Best Canadian Feature at the festival. He has had many other festival official selections. Please join me in welcoming to the stage Director Zacharias Kunuk.
Thanks for coming. Have a good show. Have a good screening. I'm not going to tell what's going to happen. Enjoy.
Sorry, me again. I just want to introduce a special treat where we have a performance of Piksuk.
Good evening, everybody. Welcome. We're Pilksuk. Inuit throat singing is deeply tied to the land. The Arctic is a place like no other, with very dark winters and 24-hour sun in the summer. The landscapes, animals, and weather have always inspired art. The film you are about to see takes place thousands of years ago out on the tundra, and we welcome you to picture yourself there.
Kwana, thank you. When we first saw the film and witnessed the beauty of it, we knew that any of the music, any of the sounds that we were asked to contribute also had to come from the land. So the score that you're about to hear in the film was made entirely using instruments and objects that are from the Arctic and from our homeland. So rocks, sealskin, antler, driftwood, bone, and our voice, and even the strings that you're going to hear. We created a harp out of antler and caribou skull, and we strung it up and created a stringed instrument from the land. And that was how we wanted to honor the stories, by making everything come from the land.
Seeing one of Zacharias Kunuk's films for the first time was a deeply impactful experience for us, and it had us question what was possible for Inuit and for Inuit in art, and scoring this film is an absolute dream come true and an honor. We're gonna sing one last song and leave you to watch the film. Congratulations to the cast, to the crew on this incredible achievement.
Please join me in welcoming to the stage the director of Uiksaringitara, Wrong Husband, Zacharias Kunuk, and the cast and crew.
It's already on?
Oyan namin. Thank you.
All right. Before I start asking a few questions, I'd love to throw it to the audience for your questions about the film, and I will repeat it so that everyone in the theater can hear. But congratulations. I have heard you describe this film as an arranged marriage gone wrong. And why did you want to tell this story?
Because I know this really happened. And I've seen, when I was young, when I saw the man, the wrong husband, and I got the story of how he was happily married to a promised woman where he had 2 children, and the right husband came, and they took it out. So I know that story. So, and when we were children, our parents would tell us not to wander too far, or the troll will get you. So that's in there too.
And I know a lot of the cast some of them are very new. Can you tell us how you found everyone for the film? What was the process like?
Like we wanted to get new actors, young actors. So we went on radio, we went to the high school to get them interested, and some of them are here.
And I believe I read that the first AD also helped some of the younger actors because he was the lead in Adanarjawa.
Of course. They learn from the masters.
Incredible. Did anyone want to share their experience of what it was like? And I already see steps backwards. Talk about maybe not being so camera shy. How did you learn not to be so camera shy? It's going to go all the way down and come back.
When I first heard about this movie, I didn't thought I was going to be the lead role, but then here I am.
Well, they want 50-year-old Shannon, and I was 61. I thought I was too old, but they picked me, so it was fun. We had fun. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you, everyone. Hope you enjoy the movie.
Thank you so much. It was so amazing and fun. So it was my first time, and so I love it.
Thank you for having us here.
It was an amazing time out on the land on Igloolik Island. Maybe 60 people all together, our kids, our family, eating together, and then going out, doing some scenes. It was awesome. Thank you, Zach, and the whole team. It was a beautiful memory. I'll keep that in my heart forever.
Okay. Anyone want to have a question about the film right away? I see some hands at all. Oh, That's helpful. There you go. Thanks. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah.
Yeah. What was a challenging part in filming?
I think the biggest challenge was commitment, because they're young and they got life, and we had to keep them at set at the camp. Good thing nowadays we have iPhones that they can send text messages. I saw that when they didn't have signal, they would jump on their Honda and but it was fun.
There's a question over there.
I just want to make a comment to Zacharias and this wonderful cast. What a remarkable accomplishment. And your story, I think it was 4,000 years ago, yet here we are, and we really relate to your characters. They're all likable. The predicaments that they're experiencing are somehow still relevant today, contemporary. And the mythical and mystical part, I don't know, I just felt like, yeah, I'm having a good day or a bad day, and I really relate to that. Your use of visuals to kind of make that gel, so congratulations. Really enjoyed it.
Do we have any other hands? Can you talk about the names of younger and older sisters?
In our culture, when somebody passes on that year, that following year, the newborns that inherits their name. So in this case, the mother had lost her sister and named her daughter her older sister. So it's our culture. We don't have a oral culture. Just the way we are. Just to keep, like my father, when I was growing up, he would call me mother. And always, all the time. So we keep it in the family.
We have a question there. Can you talk about the costumes and how authentic they are, and a shout out to that jacket at the end?
Kano? Hi? Well, it can take several months or less, because we have one of the best clothes maker, costume maker. But she passed away. It was a very good dedication, not only her. There's a lot of elders that helped us with these culture parts of style that we used for the film.
And also today, can we also just acknowledge all of these amazing outfits on everyone right now? What's that? Right there. What goes into the time in between your features and what's coming up next? Can you talk about the time in between, how long it takes between features, and what do you have coming up next?
Well, they should answer this. Our producers should answer this.
Sounds like a money question for me. Yeah, I mean, it takes about 3 years typically. You know, there's a lot of development coming up with the story. Zach workshops the scripts a lot with elders in the community, so it takes a lot of time just to get a script, and then the application process, you know, pre-production. And then we were shooting for, a month and a half or so, kind of camping on the land, and then almost a year to edit. So I don't know what's next, Zach. I don't know if you have any ideas, another story brewing? To be determined.
Okay, doesn't seem like it's keeping it secret. Okay. Yeah. Do we have one more question right there?
I appreciated what Woman said before about the music, the sounds inspired by the land. So could you talk a little bit about the location and where it was filmed, and tell us a bit about the land?
Where was it filmed? And tell us about the land. Where did you film?
Hey?
Where did you film?
When questions are long, I lose it. We shot this on our island, Igloolik Island, small island, at the corner where it has a neck, and we quarantined the area. So it's July, birds are laying eggs, so somebody would come close with their quads, and sometimes the plane is taking off, we have to stop. We do that all the time.
Sounds good. What do you want audiences to take away from seeing this film? And what do you want Inuit audiences to take away from this film?
In this film, what we're trying to show is the promise. You don't break promises. Promise a promise, and we try to show it.
All right. And on that note, I want to thank you all for being here. Thank you so much. We really appreciate it. And thank you in the audience for sticking around. Thank you so much, and congratulations, everyone.